and it's not going to. I think we got issues now with people with heart disease. I mean, you cannot have this kind of violation on this scale without consequences. We're already seeing it in our culture. I mean, it is, things are not what they seem. People are profoundly unhealthy in a lot of people. And just because they may be asymptomatic at the moment doesn't mean that they're not in trouble. It's sort of like, you have a gas leak. The house may not blow up right away, but as that gas begins to accumulate, sooner or later, you know what's going to happen. Same thing here. Things are just, no sign of trouble at the moment. Eating that way. And you're saying, well, what's that? One fast food meal, they're doing it every day. That's the statistic here. That's part of that number. They're in a fast food restaurant at least once a day. At least once a day. Think about that. And typically, the people that are doing that are engaged, you can characterize them with other bad habits, diet and lifestyle habits. That's usually the case. As with alcohol, people who drink a lot probably smoke. People who smoke probably drink. People who smoke probably consume a lot of coffee. And there's all these correlations flying around all over the place. And it's stunning. This is what's going on in the culture. A lot of people walking around don't know, don't care, until somebody tells them. That's why I bring it up. It's our responsibility. Remember, you hear me say all the time, there will come a day when there will be one-payer insurance. I don't say that for a political reason. I say it because I know it's an inevitable reality. It is not sustainable. The model of insurance is not sustainable, given the number of people that are sick now and are going to be sick down the road. We have a lot of people that are living in an unhealthy way right now, and they're young. And lest I forget, 25% of children, now the number has gone up a couple of percentage points, I believe. I have to go and check to get the newest numbers, are overweight or obese. 17% or a little better are obese. These youngsters, that's a lot of kids. These children and adolescents are growing up with adult diseases. What about them down the road 20 years from now? They're going to be part of the medical complex and lined up to be given care. And you got that cohort going on. Then you got people that are 20 to 39. I'm just picked that. This is just one thing. I could tell you other things that are eating in fast food restaurants every single day of their life. You start to get the picture here. It is remarkable what's going on. And it's like people are just whistling past the graveyard. It's gotten so bad. And Stephen was telling me this the other day, that in Canada, they're considering putting laws in place to restrict portions. UK, sorry. He corrected me. They haven't done it yet. To me, that what they did was that was a trial balloon. They wanted to see how people would react to that. Stephen was telling me about it, and I asked him to report on it last week. And remember, you hear me say this too. I said, if we don't get this under control, the government's going to step in and start forcing people to do things. And that's exactly what's starting to happen. This is a remarkable thing to watch. It doesn't bring me any pleasure to report it. And I'm not exaggerating. You know, I'm very careful. I don't want to ever be tagged with, that crackpot that. No, man, that's not me. Show me the data, and I'm conservative, and I'm holding back. If I really wanted to uncork this, I could probably scare the devil out of you. I'm being very measured here. It's worse than what I'm saying. But, as I say, I'd rather be mad with the truth than sane with lies. Tell me the truth. And I'm trying to tell you the truth as I know it so that you have an understanding of what the context of what we're caught up in our food culture, in our culture. Because I consider health not a priority. I consider it the priority. Your health, your children's health, your family's health, your friends' health. I just gave this little talk yesterday. It was a brief moment. Gary was there. And you heard what I had to say. I mean, that was I don't say it was touching because it was more than that. Because you watched the room as you started talking, just shaking their head, yes, and agreeing with you and understanding what you were trying to say, and just engulfing the whole room in their own health. Mm-hmm. There is the health of this country is built on the health of every single individual. All of its health, its political health, its spiritual health, its, physical health, all of us. That's how I see it. And that's, and I have the privilege of having a platform to say these things and to report it. 45% of people 20 to 39 are in a fast food restaurant every single day. Every single day. And God knows how many times, maybe twice a day, some. I wonder what percentage of that go at least twice a day. Come back, we'll talk with Dominic Ostrander. We have some breaking news and good news.
Whether you spend your free time on a treadmill, under a car, or in your garden, if your active lifestyle leaves you sore, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce may be exactly what you need. Inflammaforce has a natural herb blend that acts as an anti-inflammatory to help maintain healthy joint and mobility support. There are standardized herbs like white willow, boswellia, turmeric, ginger, and devil's claw. The vegetarian capsule promotes easy digestion and a fast-acting dissolve process. Inflammaforce includes a proprietary enzyme herbal blend full of antioxidants and flavonoids that target pain and inflammation throughout the body. Body Vigor's Inflammaforce contains ingredients that support normal, healthy joint flexibility and function, builds healthy tissue, and helps with your recovery process. So if you're tired of sore joints and inflamed muscles, Body Vigor's Inflammaforce is your answer. Purchase Inflammaforce exclusively on Amazon.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. Following commercial messages, the show will return shortly. LTN streams live Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, and the LTN website. The show also airs on radio coast to coast, including Hawaii, Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern. Please check your local listings. We'll be right back. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show will return shortly. This is Dr. Michael Garko. Thank you for watching Let's Talk Nutrition. The show. Dominique Ostrander is my guest, and got a little bit of breaking news, some good news for a change. She was reporting on it, sharing it a little bit ago. Since the audience does change as we move through the 2-hour frame, going to start again and hit a refresh. Dominique, welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. It's nice to have you start off the week with us. Welcome to the show. So the breaking news or the good news is?
The breaking news is that Jarrow Infantophilis, which is a shelf-stable probiotic, won Probiotic of the Year award from NutraIngredients.
Good deal. That's a big deal, isn't it?
And our Jarrodophilus for women actually was a finalist as well.
Wow. That's a big deal, isn't it?
It is a big deal. I mean, we've won many awards, and it's not to say that the more awards you win that they somehow diminish the previous ones. It is always nice to have the acknowledgement from the industry as a leader in probiotics. Jarrow's been doing this for a very long time, so it's always a welcomed accolade for sure.
Indeed, and congratulations to Jarrow Formulas and to Jarrow Rogavan. I know you all take great pride. I mean, getting an award such as this, I mean, it's certainly better than being cited by the FDA for some violation.
Right, exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, people would...
Or being part of the companies that mislead.
Yeah, about probiotics. That's a relatively new space in the natural products industry, meaning that it has broken into the mass market now, and everybody and their mother, grandmother, and any relative they have is making it. And I don't think in the long run that serves the consumer well. I like competition, but I don't like that kind of competition.
Right, exactly. And plus the fact that we have, we're throwing the word around, probiotics. But really and truly, when people are like, oh, well, my yogurt has probiotics in it. My chocolate bar has probiotics in it. And what they're really wanting to say, or should be saying, is my yogurt contains live active cultures. My chocolate bar contains live active cultures. But in order for something to earn the name probiotic, it is so the World Health Organization definition is when administered in adequate amounts will confer a benefit on the host. So in order for something to be called a probiotic, it has to have a proven health benefit. That particular strain has to have a proven health benefit and to be shown in a certain amount.
Mm-hmm.
So we're kind of losing sight of that, and I think that overall is just diluting probiotics and what their original intention was and where they could be going also, because if everything contains probiotics, I think it does dilute the efficacy or I should say this better, the importance, for example, in a clinical setting.
Absolutely. I mean, it has to confer a benefit. I mean, that operational definition that the WHO, their definition of probiotic is useful. It's cited all the time. Yeah. So how do you administer this probiotic to an infant?
Okay, so this particular probiotic can be mixed with milk. It doesn't require refrigeration. So once the bottle's been opened, we ask that you use it within 28 to 30 days. You shake the bottle well, and you can add, it's about 6 drops once a day to lukewarm milk. So it can be if a mom has pumped her milk, she can add it to the breast bottle. They can add it to any sort of formula, add it to foods.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty easy to administer, actually.
Is it drops,
and it's
right?
free of all major allergens, and it's suited. I mean, if you're raising your baby as a vegan, it's suitable for a vegan baby.
Mm-hmm. Is it there? It's a dropper, like an eye drop.
It is.
Dropper.
It is.
Okay. So let me. This may seem like a dumb question, but